Lisa, what are the trends that you're observing in local television?
Certainly over the course of the last several years, starting in the late teens, early 2020, we started to see the phenomenon of streaming starting to happen, where consumers were getting more choices where to watch their definition of TV, whether that was potentially on a streaming device of some sort, on a connected TV. And so we really started to see the viewer migration away from traditional cable. And then with COVID, people were sitting at home quite a bit and had a lot of time to watch television. Not only did they watch local television, but they were also watching many of the streaming services that really blossomed during that time. And so we have started to see this fragmentation across not only ways to watch television, but consumers have a plethora of choices as to what to watch, and they get to choose when they want to watch it, which was very different, obviously, than appointment television, especially with local news.
Scripps decided in January 2023 to embark on a transformation program. What made you and the executive team decide to go forward with something that could be very disruptive to a company?
This was the right time for transformation for Scripps. We were bringing together businesses that were more similar than different, and we saw an opportunity to look across all of those businesses to determine the path forward for value creation for the long term. We wanted to take a step back and say, where can we find synergies across our businesses and exploit those synergies, bring the businesses together under centers of excellence so that we could deliver the services necessary to each of the businesses, and at the same time, carve out new opportunities, looking at our assets differently and saying, how can we be creative with what we own and potentially find a new business path? This was about really transforming the business and setting us on a path for long-term value creation.
In May 2023, Scripps announced that you would be reinventing and reinvesting in local news. What does reinventing and reinvesting in local news mean for Scripps?
Ultimately, it's about finding an economic model that sustains and perpetuates quality local journalism. This country needs journalism now more than ever, and local news in particular, the communities that you live and work and do business in, need to have a voice that is representative of the community. And we really felt like with Scripps' history and our mission being journalism, we felt like we had the best shot at determining what that economic model looked like to sustain this for many, many generations to come.
Lisa, where is Scripps headed in the coming years?
Scripps is a 145-year-old media company. We intend to be around another 145 plus years. And so this transformation, this reorganization that we've embarked on this year is really setting us on a path to be able to capture that value over the coming years, whether that's in the marketplace of cable and satellite, whether that's in the marketplace of over-the-air television, or now the emerging CTV and streaming space. And we've set ourselves up for success in each of those marketplaces, whether it's our national businesses or our local businesses.
Lisa, what are you most excited about?
As we've brought these businesses together, we've been able to look at how we reach audiences where there are marketplaces that are emerging, like live sports, that we've not necessarily been able to take advantage of. And so you see us very quickly pivoting into live local sports, where we've seen great success in a very short period of time. Also in our national businesses, we've been able to, with the WNBA, to be able to capture value that, again, had we not done the transformation and looked at our businesses as one business and not discrete businesses, now we're able to sell across those businesses. We're able to have audience measurement across those businesses. And that's one of the most exciting things that we're doing.